And right by the benches here by the river are 2 bee hotels for solitary bees, and I've been watching them for a little while, going in and out. And there's one I'll show you where there's a cobweb, a spider's set up home just in the prime spot, ready for a quick snack when a little bee goes in and out. That's fascinating. It gets me thinking, people don't notice these small creatures, but there are bigger creatures that really don't get that much notice as far as history is concerned. And one of them is today's subject, which is the horse. I'm sitting by what used to be called Horse River Bridge, and its other name is Long Bridge. It's been modified over the years, but its basic structure, going back to the days of the Abbey, when the monks actually built the first bridge across here, is still the same. Horse River Bridge, amazing. Why Horse River Bridge? It's not Horse River, this is the River Blackwell. There's a lot of photographs which we've put up which will show you horses in this stretch. The horses used to come down here, avoid the bridge and go up the other side, go up there, over there where the vegetation is. You'll see in an older photograph, I'll put one up, there used to be another exit, so the horses used to come along here into the water and then straight on up and out and onto Grange Hill. Horses are the subject of today's video because it's annoyed me for so long that the horse doesn't really get a mention. It's there in the photographs, the horses, but their history is not really covered. So I just want to touch on how amazing horses are. And basically, Coggeshall has quite a history with the horses, as seen by all the evidence of what remains of blacksmiths and farriers around the area. Because back in the day, the blacksmith was more than just an iron maker, it was also a farrier. They would also shoe horses, make the horseshoes, shoe the horses. People like Dick Nunn, who had a love of horses, and it was Dick Nunn who tried to make Grange Hill a little less steeper than it was, to make it easier for the horses. There's a story of how Dick Nunn took it in his own hands with a little help and started digging. Of course they were arrested. He got himself into trouble, but he was doing it for the horses. That's in Trevor Disley's book on Dick Nunn. It's an interesting little tale. Coggeshall's horses, today you can still see the odd horse riding on the street, but we still have stables. Horses are still in Coggeshall, but they're more sort of a private thing. Every young girl at some stage wants to have a horse. The lucky ones get their own horse. My wife has a deep love of horses, as do I. So this is the Coggeshall horse. This is East Street. I've filmed here many a time. Down here is a blacksmith's, another blacksmith's, and it comes up on the old maps, which I will show you, where it gives you a shortened term smithy on there, I think SMY. That is the old blacksmith's cottage. And there's the clue, the double doors. And that's obviously would have had a horse in there. There's lots of places around the town, if you look, if you know where to look, will give you clues as to the fact that there were horses there. And this is one of the things that got me with history in Coggeshall, is that the horse is really the unsung hero. But where would we be without the horse in history? We took horses into battle during all the wars. All the old wars involved horses and foot soldiers. The Coggeshall Fire Brigade had horses to pull the fire pump. This video is about kudos to the horse. That's what I say. That's the end of this video. If you don't mind, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in another video. Stay safe.